Hello, what is up, Detailed Cinema? It's your boy Chili Breeze, and today I'm just bringing you a kind of follow-up, I guess you could say, to yesterday's video with Hoopinator. He did a how he got started, what got him into gaming, recording, and all that stuff video, and one of the comments said all the directors should do that. I saw that. I replied and said, okay, I'll do that for my video. So here I am doing that video. And I wanted to do it before I even saw that comment. I thought it was a good idea. Just to let all our fans know how I got started and everything. And I'll just kind of start where he did, and that was what got him into gaming in the first place. To me, I think the first thing that I started playing video games on was the Nintendo 64 or the PS2. I'm not really sure. But I remember on the Nintendo 64, I'd always play Super Mario 64 over at my friend's house. I never had a Nintendo 64, but like every day after school, I'd go over to his house. That's pretty much all we'd do unless it was really nice outside. And then I don't know how old I was when I got a PS2, but it was like the big bulky kind. I don't know if any of you guys remember the huge kind. And the pretty much only game I'd play on that was Madden 05 or 04, one of the two. And I just remember that game. It was craziness. Every play, I just do a Hail Mary to Marvin Harrison back when he was on the Colts. And every single play was a touchdown. It got really boring because I would just win every game by such a large amount of points. But that was pretty much the best game or the first game I had on the PS2. But my all-time favorite PS2 game was Sly Cooper. I don't know if anybody watching this video knows what that is, but basically you're some raccoon. You're like a thief, assassin, stealthy kind of guy. And you just go around and do these missions. It was just like a mission game. You wouldn't choose the mission, just be a storyline. And they made 3 or 4 of those games, and I got all 3 or 4, beat all of them. And I'd beat them several times. And I just remember playing that every single day, beating it probably once a day for ever, really. I'd play that game all the time. I got them when they first came out. And that was pretty much the only PS2 games I really played. I didn't play many. I don't think they even had shooter games on the PS2, but I only played racing games and those kind of games because I was 9 or so. My parents didn't want me playing those shooter games yet. But then for Christmas, 4 years ago or so, whenever the Xbox 360 came out, that's what I got. And one of the first games I got on it was MW2. I'd play MW2 all the time. It was my first Call of Duty I ever had, so I played it a lot with me and my friends because that's also what they got for Christmas. And so we were not very good. We thought we were, but we really weren't that good compared to a bunch of the good people, like Optic and them. But we thought we could beat anybody. We were just going out there. We were actually having really fun. We weren't raging at all. We didn't really care about noob tubes. We had no clue what they were at the time. And we'd play that a lot. And then Black Ops came. And it was the summer after Black Ops. I was been playing Black Ops for a while. Then I kind of went back to MW2. And that summer after Black Ops, I was approaching Modern Warfare 3. I was just watching a bunch of White Boy 7th Street. He was the guy who got me started in YouTube. Every day after my swim practice, which was at 8 or so, I'd come home, I'd watch whichever video White Boy uploaded, whichever video T-Mart uploaded, and Syndicate. I also watched a bunch of Syndicate. I liked his zombies and everything. And they are pretty much what got me started in recording. At first, I had no clue how they even got the game on the screen. I was that clueless about it. And I just really enjoyed watching White Boy's videos. He was just probably the only reason I started. And then I figured out that you need a capture card and record and you put on your computer or whatever. And so I got one of those about towards the end of the summer. I'm not really sure. It was towards the end, but it wasn't at the end. I'd say July or so. And I had no clue how to use it at all. I was just recording, and me and my friends, we made a sniping channel, and we sucked at sniping. We thought we were the best snipers in the world, but we really weren't. We were god-awful. We tried to make montages after montages, but they just like sucked. None of us were really great editors at the time. Now I'm far better editor now that I know what to do and everything. Then when MW3 came out, I made some videos, but I was trying to go like too try hard really on the game. I was taking it super serious and everything, and I took a break from it. And then this past Christmas, I got my HD PVR, and I was recording with that because it was just high quality and everything. And around that same time, that's when another YouTuber who used to be in the detailed cinema named ZX Nerve, I was subscribed to him, and he said that he was in the detailed cinema. I'm like, hey, that looks like fun, I'll do it. And I asked him, and then I got accepted in, and so I had my HD PVR, I was ready to go, I was pumped. And I did that top play series, and it really didn't take off because I didn't get a bunch of submissions, but I still did it a lot. Then I did live comms for a short period of time. Then I just kind of took a break from it. I couldn't come up with any video ideas. I just went blank. And now that's when I started taking MW3 a lot less serious. I pretty much don't care about my KD anymore. I'll go 0-200 some games just because I'm just throwing C4 at the ground, messing around with my friend Jack. Some of you might remember him. We pretty much play together a lot, and I met another guy who we troll together sometimes. I mean, we're not very good at all, but we think we are, so we do it. And that's pretty much puts me to where I am right now. That was kind of just how I got started in gaming, kind of just a quick, brief view of it. And I just hope you guys enjoyed hearing my story, and just let you know that it can happen to any of you. So goodbye.